Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So this is going to be, I don't even know, we'll just call it a crazy matrix chat because I'm just going with it. Now I'm going for my late night stroll around the block to stay grounded. But yeah, you know what I was thinking, yeah? It is just like this whole kind of human experience kind of thing. It's all a bit mad, isn't it? Like, to think where we chose to incarnate, and there's this this big battle going on between energies like the light and dark energy, and then we're evolving as a species, the planet's changing. It's all a bit mad, like, just come to think about it. And then we're all connected, we're all one. We've got spirit guides, there's fairies and shit. It might sound mad, but like, the more you tune in, I can't see, like, you see people think dragons and leprechauns and fairies and shit. They think that they're all fairy tale, yeah? Listen, they're not fairy tale. I can't see them personally. I can feel my guides, when my guides are near, but I can't see them. But the more, not even the more, yeah, it depends. The more you tune in, you can see them. Some people have the gift of being able to see their guides and seeing energy, like seeing auras and stuff. And then if you can see auras, then you can see where the aura needs work. And then that's when you could become an energy healer. Because I can feel, what's it called? I think it's clear sentience, or whatever the bloody hell they want to call it. Like the 3D matrix, like labels in it. But me, when I'm giving a Reiki session, I can feel and I get guided to where the problem is, should I say. So it's kind of weird. Yeah, so kind of weird, but other people can see it, I can feel it in it. And then once I'm working on the certain, I don't know, if there's any physical problem, yeah, manifests as an energy blockage, yeah. So I can feel the blockage and I can shift the energy in that area. So if you've got a physical problem, if I gave you a few Reiki sessions, it would shift the energy back, depending how damaged it is on a physical level. Usually majority of things can be reversed on an energetic level, yeah. This is what energy healing is, because we are energy beings, right? And if you're a healer, some of you might not even know you're a healer, but this is one of the this is a little secret. If you're on your inner journey, yeah, and you're just on healing and radiating, you're already a healer. You're a natural healer, yeah. So all you got to do is just really just tune into the energy, right? And the energy comes out through your hands, but you got to make sure you're grounded, so they can start healing yourself. So even if you looked up a few YouTube videos to learn how to do Reiki on yourself, you can actually heal yourself on an energetic level, because you're already in tune with the divine, right? And you're just channeling that divine energy. Look at the light beaming on my head. So, when you're giving the guidance, yeah, the energy will just start beaming through. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're already connected to the divine. So the people, it's not that everyone's connected to the divine, but some people can use this energy, yeah, should we say. This is a whole crazy matrix video. But what else? But yeah, everything is literally shifting on a energetic level, physical, planetary, like on a planetary level as well, because the poles are going to be shifting, planets moving, stuff happening on the outside, and then we're changing on the inside, and then Mother Earth changing. So yeah, we're going through this mad shift, man. Some of us are healing family, ancestral karma and shit, and then we're also in this is our most important lifetime, and I'm kind of rabbiting on, but I'm just going with it anyway. I'm kind of channeling. It's a bit weird, so I'm just letting it out, trying to work on this throat chakra, because my throat chakra in this lifetime, I think my throat chakra is the main chakra I need to work with, and my solar plexus. The majority of healers, empaths, and people on their journey, your solar plexus is one of your main chakras that you need to work on as well. Like, all the chakras are important, yeah, but the solar plexus takes a good battering in this lifetime. So confidence, self-esteem, willpower, which is a bit mad. So, but all the chakras are important. Like, I would, if you're on the journey, and not even on the journey, the way we're evolving as a species, we're getting more in touch with ourselves, our real self, yeah? So no ego. Once you take away the ego, yeah, there is only love at the core, because we are all one, we are all source. Source is love, right? So we're starting to remove the ego, remove the labels. So there's going to be a lot of people having ego deaths, yeah? If you've had your ego death, or had an ego death, you know how painful it is and what comes up for you in this time. So this is basically you being reborn, you're being reincarnated again, yeah, in the third dimension. This is all channeled message. This is weird. Okay, we're just going with it. All right. I think I'm going to label it channel message, because a lot of it is just coming through me. So yeah, a lot of people are going to be having ego deaths at this time. So if you haven't had an ego death, let's just say 2020, yeah, you're going to be like pretty well have quite a lot of knowledge about the healing and your healing, and you're on a inner mission, and this inner mission is bigger than yourself, yeah, because we are part of the whole. We're here to assist the earth shift, right? I don't know, the moon is so beautiful, you know. Yeah, she's up there. But these times the moon's not even real. Actually, it is a satellite, you know. It's a satellite. And this time there's some shit going on with the sun as well, because the sun ain't what it used to be. The sun ain't yellow no more. It's just completely white. And I don't remember being a kid and being the sun being white. And the moon, there's something happened with the moon as well. The moon didn't used to look like that. So I don't know what's happening. But yeah, so we're on a mission that's bigger than ourselves, and then we signed up for this. We chose to incarnate to experience this, and to help the shifting of the ages, the golden age and all this. And then once you actually incarnate it and experience it, it's like, bruv, like, am I really here doing this? But it's interesting, because more people's gifts are starting to come online, are going to start coming online. People think being a psychic or having powers, it's just you tuning in to who you really are. Like, you know, the Egyptians, the Lemurians, the Atlanteans. Listen, they was all all communicating in different ways and shit. Not just actually, wait, hold on. Interesting. I don't know where that's coming from. Did they communicate like that? I don't know. I know I've had lifetimes in Lemuria, but communicating telepathically and having your gifts online is having a whole different experience. Is that where we're going? I think that's where we're going anyway, because the more tuned in with yourself you are, your gifts turn on automatically. So people think telepathy, clairvoyance, and all them gifts or whatever, they're special it's just because they're just tuned in. Some people's gifts are everyone's gifts are different, but some people's gifts are more advanced, yeah. So people think telekinesis, we can move shit with your hands and shit, like you can, but that is manipulating energy on a how should we say it, extreme level, and it's doable. It's doable. Like, yeah, it's doable. Like, in the Matrix where he's like bending the spoon, that's telekinesis. You can do that. If you focus, you can bend reality. And also, like what Morpheus said about the Matrix, some rules can be bent and some can be broken. Listen, things can be easily manipulated. It's like energy healing. It's energy manipulation. What else? But yeah, it's crazy. This is just one mad video. But yeah, like, Earth is actually a mad place. I can't remember my past lives. I really want to tap into the past lives and stuff, and to unlock the next stage, should I say, because it feels like I'm currently being blocked energy wise. Like, I've got to this like level, I've had my downloads and set healing, and I'm kind of at a standstill, and then I'm waiting at this kind of hermit mode, this stagnant period, to then boom, level up again. Because nobody, there's few people out there, and more people, their gifts are turning online. But if you got downloaded all the information that you've had through previous lifetimes and current, and things that are gonna happen, and the mind would just disintegrate. Yeah, from all the energy, you'd get an energy overload, and this is where some mental illnesses come into it on a physical level, because, like, let's say for instance, sometimes when people take too many drugs or do some things too intensely, you can awaken yourself at a rapid rate, which causes an imbalance in the brain, which will destabilize the brain to a certain degree, and then you have, like, we call it psychosis, or you'd have a mental breakdown or something, right? This is just the mind taking in too much information at one time, and it can't perceive what's real and what is fake. Yeah, this is a mad video. It's just literally channeling that. So yes, interesting. So this is why grounding keeps coming up in all the readings and just videos in general, because grounding the energy down into the physical is most important, because the energy, well, as above, so below, right? But the energy is coming down, so we need to process the energy down and root it into our feet, and then connect to Mother Earth to then draw the energy up from Mother Earth to then mix it together. So we are the conduit, should we say. So the energy is passing through us. We are the channel, yeah? Through, as above, so below. But yeah, it's just very interesting. And we're doing all this work. And there's people out there that don't know what is actually happening, yeah? Because this is actually, this has never happened before in the universe. And this is why Earth is so important. Because people, like, we're not the only life forms out here, but this planet is just so important just for the history of the universe. And it's interesting. Really, I need to start doing, like, tapping in more, because I want to get the insight and knowledge from the ethers, because there's only so much knowledge you can get in the 3D realm, should I say. And when people connect to the Akasha, they get all the insights and everything from the whole, should I say. So it's interesting, but I'm not ready for it just yet, but I'm getting there, because yeah, it's just a part of the mission. But yeah, man, we're on We're on a mission. We're on a mission, which is interesting. It's interesting. Like even teleportation and shit. Listen, when things happen, it's gonna happen. Be interesting. It would be interesting to see how far the superpowers go in this lifetime. I'm not trying to say, oh yeah, it's a race or anything, because we just incarnate again, just at a different level. But every time we incarnate, the superpowers are going to get more and more advanced, and we'll hope. No, I don't think it will happen again, because Atlantis and Lemuria got too powerful and they used their power to destroy themselves. But I don't think this is going to happen this time around. This is this is the most important lifetime. And then from what I'm envisioning is this is when the pendulum is going to come back into balance, because the old world was built on a more masculine energy and the new world is being built on a more feminine energy. Just like similar to Atlantis and Lemuria. Lemuria was more feminine energy and Atlantis was more masculine. But yeah, it's just interesting. I don't know where all this coming from anyway, but yeah, it's a channel message. Peace, love and light, tribe, and I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon.